Captain, how is she?
Well done, everyone.
Where did you come from? Huh? You can't do that! Give her back to us!
Id? Oh, what a pity. Grief and misery make fools of us all. Here I see a troop of puppets, flouncing about in a play with no audience. And your bond with the shaman? It's threadbare. Little more than a thin line of hope. Fear not. Entrust me with your strings, and I shall deliver salvation unto you all. I know this is much too sudden for you to comprehend. But don't struggle. Embrace it. Now then, come, let us end!
How nice of obvious leader to come greet us herself. Saved us the trouble of tracking you down.
My dear, I'm not looking for a fight. I've come to extol the virtue of salvation. Bow your heads!
Why don't you scrap the magic trick and give us a fair fight?
She's brimming with power! I'm afraid to even get close to her!
The ordeals of our pilgrimage are nearly at an end. Your crew is largely to thank for that. Acknowledge my vision, and salvation shall come. Isn't it obvious that I am shepherding all to a transcendent future?
We don't need your phony baloney philosophy. As Skyfarers, we put our faith in a free sky.
This is penance. I see you. The time has come to pen a new chapter in this saga. This has been a long journey, but a fruitful one. Now, to open the gates and bask in the light of paradise.
Stop! What are you doing?
No, we'll all be... Why must you reject salvation? Do you not see that it is the perfect course? You dare defy me to the end? I'd rather not harm you. That would not be in the shaman's best interest. So I ask, judge for yourself the miracle of my salvation.
Huh? That's dirty! Give it back!
Why? This has always belonged to us. I admit, I am intrigued as to how you were able to activate the catalyst. Although, I suppose it no longer matters at this point. With the primals in my possession, I've won.
She knows how to make a strong cage. My powers are useless against it.
Damn it! We didn't come this far to get put in timeout!
There is still hope left.
You did this? Of course he did.
And now even Vulcan Bola has fallen into Lilith's hands. I can't stall any longer. The fate of the skies calls upon the might of your crew. Will you fight to save it?
Roland, I'm not sure if I like where this is going.
Yeah. Tell us what this is all about.
Of course. But first, your injuries need tending to. Let's return to the ship. The time to reveal the truth has come.
Well, the floor is all yours, Roland.
Thanks. First, I want you all to take a look at this.
That's the beast from Tempeal.
Furican.
Lilith released the primal beasts from their slumber and stole their powers. Those powers now flow within Lyria. She's essentially a living storage vessel. The astral realm is Lilith's home. One way back is to restore the forbidden primal. Angra Mainyu. I hope I'm wrong, but she plans to feed it the other beast's powers.
Just how big and nasty is this Mainyu thing?
It's the primal beast of gateways, allowing all kinds of travel between any 2 points. Distance doesn't matter, so in theory, one could even pass through to the astral realm.
Doesn't sound that evil to me if all it does is open a bunch of doors.
If only it were that innocent. The problem lies in what's needed to open a gate. You see, the gates require energy proportional to the distance between them. Now, let's pretend we want to open a gate to the astral realm.
In this case, distance is secondary. Now we're discussing interdimensional travel.
So, energy-wise.
Yes, an extraordinary amount will need to be consumed. And that instantaneous consumption will trigger grave repercussions. At best, Zega Grande would be reduced to nothing in the aftershock. At worst, most of the Sky Realm would cease to exist as we know it.
There's no way that's possible!
Then let me tell you a story. 15 years ago, Lilith revived Angra Mainyu. She attempted to open the gate to the astral realm. Fortunately, for whatever reason, she failed in her scheme. But a number of islands weren't so lucky, and they were rendered uninhabitable. Survivors of the incident are forever cursed to live their lives with unending trauma.
That's awful.
You see now? She won't give up. She will utilize the power of the 4 primals and attempt to cast open the gates once more. And the only thing waiting for us on the other side of those gates is sheer destruction. We can't allow history to repeat itself.
There's something I'd like to ask about this woman, this Lilith. She's an astral, isn't she? The potency of her powers and her obsession with the astral realm give her away. The Astrals. The invaders who once ruled over our skies.
You are correct.
Mm-hmm. Well, it takes one to know one.
Unbelievable.
I suspected as much a while back. You knew a great deal about this skydom, things that no ordinary person should know.
I'll be damned. A real live astral right under our noses. Sorry. Can't blame a guy for being on edge.
Is that... Those are obvious raptors!
You're kidding! They really
couldn't have mobilized a hunting party this quickly.
Of all the times to hound us, they choose now?
Well, they're here. Less talking, more blasting. Go! Take the ship!
Rain on the house. The final. Your magic is next level.
I'd hoped for a more peaceful flight. How did they find this route?
Stars help us. It's those interlopers! Stay formation! We must take this ship!
They seem just as surprised as we are. It might be a coincidence.
All squadrons
Wind
to
in the
kill! Lady Lilith has decreed these heathens be purged for their nefarious schemes!
Unfortunate timing on our part. Stay alert for more. It just occurred to me. There's only one destination at the end of this flight path.
Which means we're headed to the same places, you jokesters!
Indeed. And let us discuss particulars after we have saved our hides.
Life is. Don't know when to give up.
It seems conviction is a strong motivator.
Well, when you got an astral yanking your chains.
The final. No mercy.
Right away.
Carry on, everyone. Great.
Understood.
Let us see this through.
I'll stop you in your tracks!
Oh, wind in the field. All together.
You have
I'll follow
my aid.
you.
You have my blade!
Pursue them.
Finally, that was the last of them.
Looks like Obvious already making their next move. I must take action.
Wait, I just want to be super sure. Are you really an astral?
You wouldn't be the first. We've met other astrals before. Loki and Mikaboshi, if those names ring a bell. They have their own particular philosophies. But you seem different from them.
I know, right? It's like Fix-It Dude actually wants to be a part of the Sky Realm.
Indeed. It was no act when you risked life and limb to save the people of Folka and Tempeel.
I'll be honest. I once viewed Sky Dwellers as insignificant. But that all changed many years ago. The first friend I ever made in this world taught me a valuable lesson. They said there is strength in solidarity. Understanding can overcome adversity. Help us grow. Folka is now my home away from home. The people there are like family to me, sadly. We experience longevity on different scales. If I were granted one wish, it'd be to stay with them forever. At the very least, I want them to be happy. I'll do anything I can as an astral to protect the populace, to protect the islands. And I'll stop Lilith, no matter the consequences I must suffer.
We understand how you feel. The Sky Realm is our home, too. So you can count on us. I guess even astrals come in all kinds of different flavors. Just like Sky Dwellers.
The same can be said of primal beasts.
Kinda weird having an astral watching our backs for once.
Thanks, everyone. I'm sorry I haven't been upfront with you all. I suppose I was acting out of cowardice. I was afraid of your reactions if you learned I was an astral.
We're in this together.
Captain, thank you.
Done and done.
Yes. With Roland's aid, we'll surely stop Lilith and rescue Lyria.
Angra Mainyu's real body is in an altar beneath SeedHollow Castle.
Yikes. There's a sinister primal lurking right under that huge city?
Yes. And I'm the one who sealed it down there centuries ago.
But if Lilith found Angra 15 years ago, that means the seal is...
broken. When she squandered away Angra's power, she failed to capture its true form as well. I'm certain it's still in the altar somewhere, camouflaged by its gateway powers.
So that's why you stayed behind in SeedHollow. To find the damn thing.
Indeed. Unfortunately, my search turned up nothing. However, the moment Lilith summons Angra's real body, that may be our chance to strike. I warn you, she and I are equally matched. But, lucky for me, I've got the better team. Avia is no doubt getting closer to the castle. There's no time to lose. We'll gear up in the city and make a run for the altar. Or else these skies are done for.
Sweet.
Gotta keep studying! If you put in the work, you'll see the results!
Temper the steel, forge the mind.
Training sure pays off!
Man, crap's really hitting the fan now, huh? We better hightail it back to SeedHollow before it's too late.
So, we've suddenly found ourselves caught up in an astral tug-of-war, decades in the making. The relationship between Lilith and Roland remains unclear, but one thing is certain. Roland is our greatest ally in Zega Grande. And with all the good he's done here, his love for Sky Dwellers is plain as day. Together, I know we'll stop Lilith and ensure Angra Mainyu's gate stays closed. We will protect the Sky Realm. SeedHollow is burning. Another victim in Avia's desperate mission to return to the stars. This all started because I brought Lyria to Zega Grande. And now our battle is intertwined with the fate of the Sky Realm itself. We need to get to the heart of the city and fix the damage that's been done. Whoa! Is this even the same city?
No time to assess casualties, I'm afraid. Not when we know Avia will make a beeline for the castle.
I suspect we'll face a tough road ahead. Everyone, prepare yourselves accordingly.
Oh, you back already? Look, you've scratched my back in the past, so I'm willing to give part with some intel, free of charge. Regarding the city, my people are out surveying the damage as we speak. Early reports suggest, strangely enough, that Avia isn't focused on taking out the commercial district. Instead, they're concentrating on one area and one area alone. The castle. Considering they've got a force of 5,000 strong, you'd think they'd try to occupy more. But here we are. In addition to the ground troops, they've got manned and unmanned aircraft to boot. Not to mention, the Silver Wolf Corps and the Sword Veil seem to be acting in concert. First time for everything, huh? To be completely honest, the whole thing makes me mad as hell. I'd like to jump into this circus and pound a few trumps myself. The city's well-being comes first. You just go smack their leader a good one for me. Got it? They'll all sleep better once she's out of commission.
Avia is focused entirely on occupying SeedHollow Castle. I fear Lilith is wasting no time.
She's not sparing numbers either. There's a million of them swarming around.
We don't need to engage with all of them. Cut off the snake's head, and you don't have to worry about the body.
Skyfarer, you can expect only the best.
Which weapon shall I strengthen? I'll unlock the power within. Thanks for coming.
All is destined. Skyfarers! Over here! There you are! I'm so glad you're all safe! Oh, you really are a godsend. I go where I'm needed. Simple as that. By the way, Captain, I don't know if you've heard, but the castle is under attack by the Church of Avia. That forced each of the city's wards to declare temporary lockdowns. I'll be around until the brouhaha settles down. Give me a holler if you need anything. We can't let Avia get away with all they've done. Take this and go show them who's boss. Father, you better plan luck. I got some rare stuff. This helps. You focus on Avia. I'll take care of Avia. Arm never hurts to have some backup, right? Do your best out there, Skyfarers.
The church's attack has shut this whole city down. Talk about dire straits.
At least Zero still has her shop open. That's kind of a relief, right?
Once she hears coins jingling, I'm not sure Bahamut himself could stop her. Anyway, let's double-check our supplies before moving on.
We'll enter the castle through these doors. Everyone ready?
Ready.
This time, I'm coming too. We'll save Lyria. And stop Lilith once and for all. Make haste. The castle's undercroft should be just down this corridor.
Man, those poor SeedHollow guards. They didn't sign up for this.
All is destined.
Thought we cleared out this area. Get out of here, or face the silver.
I'll do my best for you. The untempered mind is prey to manipulation. Know your folly.
Don't back down. We have the power of the primeval gods on our side.
Primeval gods, huh? Amazing how that term persists. 600 years after I first formed Avia. Lilith and I were working on our experiment. studying the effects of Sky Dweller emotions, such as faith, on primal beasts. But she twisted the convictions of the masses, reshaping them as building blocks for this paramilitaristic cult.
Lady Lilith will guide us to the promised land. We do not fear death. Inquisitor Rook's troop will be here soon. Hold on till then.
Pleasure working with you.
Heal! Thank you! Great support! Hit them now!
Charge through them! Great work.
How kind! Again, foam on the sea.
Come!
Bomb short support.
The sins of Avia are unforgivable. Let her. Come
On me!
Follow you!
Stay alert.
You
What?
got it!
Certainly.
Of course.
The Church finds you in defiance of Our Lady's grand message. Face your penance!
Now we have to deal with full-on battleships? This is not in my job description.
We don't have time to repel all of them. Stopping Lilith comes first.
Wait, weren't you the one who sealed Angra Mainyu?
Indeed. 500 years ago.
You couldn't find a better location? For Sky's sake, putting a primal like that under a damn metropolis!
Forgive me. It was the height of the war, and I needed a place inaccessible to an astral like Lilith.
So you chose an enemy stronghold. Not exactly a conventional plan, but effective nonetheless.
How dare you fabricate these lies about Lady Lilith's astral origin? You will learn to stay your past, interlopers.
Dawnflight, free blooded. Heal! I'm on it! Shine as one! Tide of chaos! Forward! Thank you for keeping us here. Further danger awaits. You got it!
Haven't had your fill of astral swordsmanship?
The final.
Like the dawn.
Finally broke through them. Onward and downward?
These soldiers are not to blame for Lilith's machinations. And yet they're the ones paying the ultimate price. A little debris won't stop us. Allow me.
You can fight, you can clear rubble. Think you can clean an airship?
What's the pay like? Shall we talk price? Quickly! The undercroft should be close.
You never know.
Warship cannons. These Avia jerks do not play fair.
We can take refuge in the cellars below. There's no way their fuselage will reach us down there.
I just hope they stop firing completely. This castle's too pretty to be destroyed.
Gonna take half a miracle to bring down that carrier. So do we run, or...?
Wonderful.
Judging from the position of this tower, the terrace leading to the court should be close.
I'll pop off your potion supply. Now here's an offer you can't refuse.
Let's head there.
Okay?
Now we face the interlopers who routed Rook and his men. A Lady Lilith! Lady Lilith!
This is your last chance to change your fate. Let us through, or answer to my blade.
You foul interlopers! We will not let you stand in the way of our glorious mission!
Oh, you must be kidding me! Do you even know what Lilith's planning to do?
How dare you question our lady! Guide to salvation! To Estalucia!
No! You're wrong! She would swallow this whole skydom to see her selfish ambition fulfilled.
The final.
You included, just as she did 15 years ago in Dolly.
You aim to do my will. It will not work! You will pay for making a mockery of Lady Lilith!
You would die before doubting Lilith? She has been utterly bewitched.
Maybe now's not the best time for conversion. Let's save the de-brainwashing till after the fighting, shall we?
You promised these Sky Dwellers salvation while ushering them toward doom. Lilith, you are a fiend.
Come on. No mercy.
You have my aid!
Roger. Just like we planned.
On to the next.
Let us prepare for the next foe.
More.
The final.
Let us take to the grave.
Support.
Three as one.
Left.
Forward.
Put them all right.
Right away.
Great support. Come. You cannot escape fate. This is not the end. No, there's always bad guys to beat up. Rain on the hills. Fly.
The final.
I'll finish this. Come on.
I'll follow
You
your
have
lead.
my blade. You are a steadfast ally.
Pledge your work.
Yeah. Don't even think about coming back. Now then, we better keep moving.